Okay guys, I'm back here with part 2 of the video about these eBay custom mesh heads for the Ion pads. I noticed when I watched the first video that it's kind of ghosting a little bit. You guys get a little ghost image on the screen, especially when my fingers move and stuff, a little blue ghost. Sorry about that. The lighting in here is not great. I'm just kind of in my place, and I mean, I'm apologizing, but there's not much I can do about it. So, we'll get to it. This is going to be the test. I kind of stole these tests from David Check's videos. I wanted to just give him credit where it's due about the how loud the pads are, how good the rebound is, and how sensitive they are. So I'm going to start off, since I don't have an actual stock Ion head on one of them, I'm just going to kind of let you hear the cymbals and the kick trigger and stuff, so you know where the starting point is, kind of how it sounds compared to everything else. And then I'll let you see how they are as far as rebound and sensitivity and all that stuff. So this is the Rode hi-hat wedge, and I mean, it's not too loud, really. The rubber on them's thick enough, and that doesn't really make a whole lot of noise. Now, as you start tapping a little bit harder, you start getting kind of a wooden funk out of it. So they don't get real loud. I mean, I was playing on the stock Rock Band kit with the Mad Catz cymbals for a while, and it's really annoying. So everything here is an improvement to me. But I mean, that's about how loud they are. Any of you guys that have this know, if you get down here on the shoulder of the stick at the very edge of the cymbal, because you're dropping your arms or something, you'll get this like clack kind of sound. Not too bad, but I mean, it's kind of annoying anyway. And of course, if you hit this plastic ring up here, you get that sharp little sound out of it, which is annoying. Because like I said, I can be kind of a wild man when I start playing on more difficult songs during the faster sections that I don't know that well, and I'll hit the bell and the edge and all kind of stuff, and it's really annoying. I need some nice Pentec cymbals or something from Babo, but I'll get that when I get the money for it. And here's the stock Ion cymbal. It's not too loud either. It's a lot more woody sounding of a thunk. And you can tell that right there when you start hitting it. And if you get off this rubbery pad here, you get that plastic clack that's really annoying. And then the bell here is pretty annoying, or the little plastic piece in the middle where the bell would be on an actual cymbal. My crash is even more woody because I've got it a little bit more rigidly screwed down than my ride. It doesn't move hardly at all when I hit it. And it's got a real woody funk to it. And of course the plastic film. So the KD8, which actually sounds the closest to a Ion pad, if you ask me. I mean, other people might say I'm stupid for saying that, but it's got this rubber plastic kind of head on it, and I guess, yeah, that's a lot closer to the Ion head, but it's a little bit loud. I mean, you hear the pedal move, you hear it thumping, the beater thumping the pad, but it's a big improvement over the real clacky Rock Band stock pedal or the Ion electric switch pedals that are, all you hear is the spring and like a bunch of clacking. It's really annoying. So, I mean, I really love this setup down here. It feels great. You actually have the momentum of the beater moving, which feels really, really awesome. So here's the mesh heads from Camaro Freak. And you can tell they're pretty quiet. I mean, you can still hear it, but I mean, you're hitting it with a wooden stick. What do you expect, really, right? So as you hit them a little bit harder, I mean, you can hear it. And I know you can't really tell this from the video, but most of that sound, sorry, the first one was me hitting the plastic ring, but that sound is mostly coming from the rack. It's actually being transferred through the rack because I got it screwed really tight, and it's not so much from the head. You can kind of tell right here that aside from the heads, but they do make some noise, but it's really, really not much at all. Now the rebound. The rebound from them, and we'll start here with the Rode hi-hat, which is pretty dead. I mean, I guess it's not quite as dead as I thought it was, but my issue with the Rode hi-hat wedge, and of course the stock ion cymbals up here, is they like to drop notes. So all the rebound in the world won't save them from that. When they drop a note on me, it's really annoying because I'm trying to really ramp up my scores and move up the chain from being a little average medium guy to being a hard expert player type of thing. So dropping notes really doesn't help. But the rebound from like a deadfall here, that's just letting the stick kind of make its way down, it's not too bad. It's pretty good. It's a lot better than the Ion stock foam rubber pads, to be really honest with you. Now on the Ion cymbals, they're pretty good too. They're really not bad at all. The crash over here, I mean, they're not too bad for what they are, but they do drop notes. It does get kind of annoying. So here's the new mesh heads. I mean, they got really good rebound. I mean, I've been playing on a Roland kit with a Roland, I think it's PDX8 snare drum when I was at practice, where I was learning the drums, the actual drums. And it's a little more dead than those, but it's not by much. I mean, really not anything you can complain about. It's really, really nice. So it's not bad at all. Here, let's see one of the toms too. And they're pretty good. They got good rebound, especially over, like you said, the stock ion things. It's good rebound. Really, really good rebound. And I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to make this a 3-part video. And the third part will be actually it registering, showing the sensitivity, and a few closing remarks and stuff like that. So let me take another swig of my medicine over there. And I'll come back and show you guys exactly how sensitive they are and how well they register, and tell you guys a couple other things about them. So stick around. Like again, over here, check out the link to part 3, and we'll be back soon. All right.